So first off, huge shout out to Chameleon Games for providing me a review code for this title. If you're not familiar with this team of developers, it is comprised of former Rare devs, and Tamarin is the first title to come from this team of developers. Now, I was not aware of this game when I was approached with the offer to review this game, so after a quick YouTube search, this game definitely looked like a game I would enjoy. So here we go, let's get into it. So Tamarin has a pretty simple story. A bunch of gun-toting insects wreak straight up havoc in this beautiful area. Now our main character and his family get separated, and now it's up to us to save our family. Pretty straightforward and nothing too extreme, besides the gun-toting ants. Right when we start the game, we meet this mole who somehow got a hold of an Uzi, and that is when we go out and get our revenge. Now, right off the bat, let me just say this now. This game is freaking gorgeous. I honestly felt so relaxed just by running around in this big open field. The music is composed by David Wise, and if you know anything about Donkey Kong Country, you know the music is beautiful and atmospheric. The lighting, the nature, I was just at awe running around this beautiful landscape. It's truly beautiful. Now, Tamarin has very tight controls overall, and to me, that is the most important element when it comes to any open world platformer. I'm happy to say this game controls well when it comes to traversal. Now, the only complaint that I have is when you are holding a gun, you are suddenly less agile. Now, as much as I praise this game's aesthetics, music, and environment, not all is good here. There are some things that annoyed me just a little. Number one is the whole use of guns and the shooting mechanic. I honestly think this game would have been much better off without any use of guns. It really felt out of place and did not really add much to the overall gameplay. Now I know, this is considered a spiritual successor to Jet Force Gemini, and I will admit I never played that game growing up. Sorry guys, I just didn't have an N64 as a kid. I was mainly a PlayStation kid. But looking at footage of Jet Force, I can definitely see the inspiration. The shooting mechanics in this title are mediocre at best. I had the hardest time with the lock-on feature, and I also think the game could have benefited from some sort of cover system. I was still able to progress with no issues, but the shooting aspect of the game needed a little more polishing if they wanted to keep it in the game. But if I'm being 100% honest, I think this game would have been much better off as a simple open world colorful platformer with a larger focus on exploration. This game is way too beautiful not to take advantage of it. Also, I think this game would have benefited from having a map system of some sort or some sort of progression guidance. I'm a fan of Metroidvania style games, but a map of this scope definitely is easy to get lost in. Overall, Tamarin is a fun game with amazing visuals and beautiful music. The shooting mechanics feels a little out of place, but if they plan on keeping it for the next installment, it just needs some fine tuning when it comes to the aiming and lock-on mechanics. Again, huge shout out to Chameleon Games for sending this over, and I look forward to see what they're going to create in the future. And I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.